This week on Goofing Off,
Matt talks about the entire DC cinematic universe.
Colin reviews Anthem.
All this and more on Goofing Off. Welcome back to another glorious, grand, gorgeous episode of Goofing Off. I'm Drew Brown.
And, I'm Becca Tyler. What's got you so hyped, Drew?
Well, just excited for another episode of Goofing Off. I'm always this excited,
Drew, you were literally asleep over there 10 minutes ago, and I'm honestly surprised you're awake right now.
Becca, I would never miss an episode of Goofing Off. Anyway, here's Kyle and Anamaga talking about Fate Apocrypha. Time for a nap.
Hello anime and manga fans, I'm Kyle Glockner and welcome back to another episode of Animanga. With the second movie in the Fate Stay Night Heaven's Feel trilogy recently coming out here in the States, I felt in the mood to review one of the Fate franchise's many anime adaptations. After mulling over which one I wanted to review, I decided on one I had never heard of before I saw that was airing back in 2017, but quickly became one of my favorites amongst the Fate franchise. So today, I'll be reviewing Fate Apocrypha. So before I get into this, you're probably wondering where exactly Apocrypha falls in the Fate timeline. In order to explain this, I'm gonna have to break out the good old Fate flowchart. So, let's take a look. So the Fate series originated from the series Fate Stay Night, which was a visual novel that contained 3 routes, Fate, Unlimited Blade Works, and Heaven's Feel, which have to be played in that order. The Fate route was adapted in 2006 by Studio Dean, but you don't have to watch that one because it's terrible. There are 2 adaptations of the Unlimited Blade Works route, one of which was a movie done by Studio Dean in 2010, and the other which was a full series which was done by Ufotable in 2014. Heaven's Feel is currently being adapted into a trilogy of movies which are also done by Ufotable, 2 of which have been released with a third part slated for 2020. Then there's Fate Zero, which is a light novel that served as a prequel to the Fate Stay Night and was adapted by Ufotable in 2011 and covers the 4th Holy Grail War. As far as where to start watching, the Fate and Unlimited Blade Works routes spoil Fate Zero, while Fate Zero spoils the Heaven's Feel route, so really it's up to you to pick your poison there. So now that we've established that, you can throw it all out the window because Fate Apocrypha takes place in a completely separate timeline where none of this happened. See, Apocrypha takes place after the 3rd Holy Grail War in a timeline where a ruler was summoned instead of an Avenger, which resulted in the Grail being moved from Fuyuki to Romania, which is where this Holy Grail War takes place. Well, now that that's all out of the way, let's get into the actual review. Fate Apocrypha is about the 4th Holy Grail War, which is fought between 2 opposing factions, the Black faction and the Red faction, each consisting of 7 masters who each summon a servant, while the Grail itself summons Jeanne d'Arc as the ruler to oversee the war. The story mainly focuses on a homunculus named Sig, Jeanne d'Arc, as well as the rest of the Black faction. One of the things I like about Apocrypha in particular is just how many characters are present. More specifically, I like the amount of servants that we have in this particular Holy Grail War. One of the coolest parts of the Fate series is seeing historical or mythological figures reimagined as powerful servants of various classes, and learning the lore about their noble phantasms and how some of them came to be within the Fate universe. Apocrypha includes some of my favorite servants across the Fate franchise, including Mordred, Atalanta, Vlad III, Jack the Ripper, Jeanne d'Arc, and of course, the best servant ever, Frankenstein. On top of those servants, the masters are also all pretty strong, especially Mordred's master. While some people have complained about the copious amounts of characters, it genuinely never bothered me, and I felt like I was able to get to know each one of them throughout the series, especially with how the 2 arcs are split up among the 25 episodes of the series. Going back to the servants for a bit, I feel like they had some of the best development of servants throughout the animated Fate franchise. Off the top of my head, some of the most developed servants outside of Apocrypha would be King Arthur, Iskandar, Nameless Archer, and Gilgamesh. In Apocrypha, I feel like most of the servants have character development on par with these characters. Jeanne is one of the main characters, so it makes sense that they go really in depth with her, but even servants who aren't as prevalent in the series, like Frankenstein, Siegfried, Vlad, and Jack, all feel like deep characters despite not being around all that much. And that's not to say that all of the other servants don't have deep character moments or development throughout the series. While they may not see as much of a spotlight as the servants I named earlier, I feel like I got to know them better than some of the servants in both Stay Night and Zero. Another thing about Apocrypha I'd like to talk about is the fight scenes. The Fate series has always been known for great fight scenes, but I feel like Apocrypha's fights are some of the best in the series. Given, in my opinion, they won't top certain fights in Unlimited Blade Works and may not have the emotional impact of some of the Zero fights, but I loved the Apocrypha fights despite that. I would go into more details about certain fights, but I don't want to get into spoilers, so you'll have to check out the series for yourself to learn more. Like I said earlier, Fate Apocrypha is one of my favorite entries in the Fate franchise. One of the reasons I like it so much is because it's so removed from the familiar story from Stay Night and Zero. I went into this series with absolutely no knowledge on what could possibly happen throughout, and I loved that. Between the characters, the fights, and the story itself, I could honestly recommend having someone using this particular anime to get into the Fate franchise. Then they can deal with all the Stay Night and Zero nonsense later. Oh, and don't even get me started on Fate Grand Order. Fate Apocrypha was directed by Yoshiyuki Asai, produced by Shizuka Kurosaki, Yoshiyuki Shiotani, and Tomoyuki Owada, and animated by A1 Pictures, while the original light novel series was written by Yuichiro Higashide. Like I said, if you want to get into the Fate franchise but aren't sure where to start, I think Apocrypha is a very good starting point. But to be fair, you'll probably be a little confused no matter where you start. This is Fate after all. But that's all the time I have for today, so let me know what you think by tweeting me at ZTV Goofing Off using the hashtag Animanga. Until then, I'm Kyle Glockner. This has been Animanga.
今かすかに届いたその声が孤独を切り裂き導く光
Drew, I'm getting sick of all these breaks.
You know, I feel the same way.
Let's take a break from breaks.
Yeah, here's that break.
Wait, Drew, wait!
If you like what you see here on Goofing Off, be sure to like us on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and follow us on Twitter.
You're watching ZTV.
Face Off!
We're doing face
We're
off.
doing Face Off.
Face it
again.
off, we're jumping.
We're playing Jump Force. It's an anime fighting game based on characters from the Shonen Jump weekly series. And you punch and do attacks, and you just try to kill each other for fun. So we're going to do a bracket system. It's going to be me and Tyler, and then Caleb and Becca are going to face off. And then the losers face each other, and whoever loses has to eat the bad food. And we're not going to care who wins because there's no real point in it. We'll probably be bored by then. So we're just going to start.
Who are you guys being?
I'm going to be the same characters that I did in the practice round, Old Faithfuls, and
Okay.
who are you going to be, Tyler?
I am actually.
Oof.
Why? I'm.
No one picked oof, and it makes me sad.
Someone picked, I worked very hard on that character, and no one wants to be Oof.
Not even you.
Not even you.
Well, because, well, let's do Namek.
Anything brighter, apparently.
Pre-destruction by Frieza.
And bluegrass. Good music.
And a fatter dragon when you find the ball, when
Oh,
you find
yeah.
the Dragon Balls.
Oh, yeah. He could literally wear Shenron like a scarf.
I literally understand none of these references because I've never seen Dragon Ball before.
You've
in my
never
life.
watched Dragon Ball.
No!
That's essential. You must rectify that immediately.
Colin?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I haven't seen Dragon Ball either. I'm sorry.
Oh,
No Dragon
My
Ball
goodness.
gang.
You could at least watch the abridged series.
Oh no, I have not.
that's like,
You could at least.
you gotta
I saw
watch-
someone make fun of
Because
it
you
on
get,
Twitter.
you get the
once.
same amount of story.
Okay,
Does
we
it
got-
count if I watch like?
Okay,
A
this
couple
is much
episodes of
better. This is
Yu-Gi-Oh!
a lot
as a
better
kid.
than last one.
Well, I watch Yu-Gi-Oh all the time.
Yeah.
One of my cousins used to watch it, and I like watched a couple episodes, so I think that counts.
I had a Yu-Gi-Oh towel that I used all the time.
Nice.
This looks like the end of Planet of the Apes.
There is a Statue of Liberty there for absolutely no reason.
Where's the Statue of Liberty's pose?
I feel like that might actually be related to the story of the game.
It is, but like it's still like, why is it there?
Pose. Those are essential.
The toes are essential.
There you go.
Oh, man.
They keep you from falling over.
You-
Balance.
What?
Perfectly balanced body requires toes.
Tyler, it's not looking great.
Oh, he blocked it.
Oof.
Tyler.
There we go.
Oh no.
Uh,
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Asta KO.
All right. All right. So let's see what we got
Oh,
here.
man.
I have no idea what characters we got here.
I know
so.
almost all of these characters.
All right. So I know Naruto. We're gonna Naruto. He's a main. Ooh,
Naruto's my main base.
Kakashi.
Kakashi.
Kakashi, we're doing with Kakashi.
I thought you said you wanted Deku too.
I'm looking at all of my options, Tyler. I might choose Deku. You never know. However,
Defaults to Deku anyway.
however, Yugi is actually looking.
I will say Yugi is
You know
not
what?
good.
Not good?
Not good.
Okay, I will go with
Yugi not
Yugi.
Yugi not good. That's magic strawberry right there.
I don't know. All right, Caleb.
All right, time to.
Who wants to be Oof?
Oh, okay.
You want to be Oof, Caleb?
I'll be oof. I'll put my boy Piccolo.
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 So you know who Piccolo is?
Yeah, I can read.
Did you guys at least watch Pokemon or?
I watched Pokemon.
Okay.
I watched Pokemon. Okay. I watched a little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh and then no Dragon Ball. No Dragon Ball for me.
Kind of watch Dragon Ball.
You know, I'm sorry.
It's really good.
Does Avatar: The Last Airbender count? Even though it's not really an anime.
Kind of. Yeah.
It's Americanized anime.
Oh, okay.
It counts. It's really good.
Whoa, look at my guy. He's so big. Why isn't... I never watched Naruto. Why he got whiskers?
Why he got whiskers? Caleb, why? Ow!
Becca, I hustled you in the practice round.
Wait, did you really?
No.
Oh.
It turns out
Like, why'd you do that?
it turns out Caleb watches all the anime.
Becca, I've seen Dragon Ball Z on repeat. I know it frontwards and backwards.
That's all you need to know for this game, apparently.
The only thing I watched on repeat when I was a child was Madagascar. That was my anime.
How am I not doing any damage whatsoever?
Because you're not landing any hit.
Is Caleb blocking?
Hey, thanks, Tyler. Great input.
Actually, I think
Becca,
it's...
Becca, do you know any of the special attacks?
No, I've just been smashing square this whole time.
It's R2 and triangle, square, orange, and
Uh-oh.
What? I
K.O.
just lost all of that.
Colin, good distraction by telling her control.
Why? Wait, don't.
I just thought of
Don't, no. I won't be able to pay attention. Just let me, like, button smash and hope for the best.
Okay.
Ooh.
Stretchy, man.
Oh,
Let me get
man.
Marshall in here.
All right in the beginning.
How do I change
that's-
characters again?
L2.
L2? Okay. Can I not do it right now, probably?
Probably not.
Becca, do R2 square. There you go.
Thank you.
That's how you do special attacks.
Shocking specials.
2 straight lightning blades. 3 straight lightning blades.
No, Colin, why did you...
One.
You know, you can do this too.
You can do it too, Caleb.
I have been doing it, but I was getting good because she wasn't doing it.
Well, it's gotta be fun to watch.
Oh,
There's already one squash.
I'm
You
not
can't
having
two.
fun with him.
I'm not having fun because you're losing.
I think this is fantastic. I'm
no.
considering getting this game.
No.
Trust me.
KO.
Trust me, it does
The
get old
L2
after a
didn't.
couple
The
hours.
L2 didn't work.
I wouldn't think so.
How do I? What would he change?
Special beam cannon.
I missed.
Is this a...
No, not the stretchy man. Why?
Mr. Fantastic.
Not the stretch. Don't give me the stretch Armstrong.
Colin, tell me how to. Ow.
Ow.
Tell me how to. Ow. How to switch?
It looks
won't let
like
me
you're doing it
switch.
pretty well,
It's
Caleb.
L2, I promise.
Oh, okay.
Just press it, L2.
I'm afraid.
Stop.
You're pressing L2?
I'm afraid.
It's L. Why would I lie to you, Caleb?
No, I'm just afraid that like I'll press it and then she'll like get a
Oh.
laser beam attack.
I'm getting those anyway.
Uh-oh.
Oh. No.
Oh,
No.
hey, he did it.
Whoa.
No, that was Becca.
No,
That
it's
was a
so close.
substitution.
Ooh, just coming down the wire.
No,
No.
no.
Oh! No.
Yeah. Yeah. Marshall,
I had
it's
so
all
much
because of you.
faith in me. Why he doesn't even fit in the screen? I had so much faith in myself.
Becca, I tried to help you.
You did, and I appreciate it so much, Colin. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, we changing characters.
All right, we're in the losers bracket. It's Tyler and Becca. Loser eats the bad food.
All right. Well, we know who I'm putting on here. We're Goku.
I feel like I'm Goku.
I like Goku.
Okay.
Okay. You know what? Kakashi treated me well.
What about Oof?
Oof.
Ooh.
Someone's got to pick oof.
Ooh. There we go. That's the tag.
Saint Seiya.
That's not
Oof. Tyler be oof.
Trunks.
Tyler be oof.
Be oof.
You know what? Actually, I will. Pick
Yes! You picked oof.
And
Now you have to pay
go
Colin
here.
$20 for using his character. Go, Koo. Where is Koo? I don't know where to go.
Like, Caleb, that wasn't even good.
Hey, I won. I can say whatever I want. Oof. Those orange traffic cones really add to the scene.
True San Francisco.
Reminding me of home.
Nature.
Oh.
You just
I
punched
just punched through him.
Death beam. Oh.
He just keeps pointing.
Oh.
Why? He just keeps pointing.
Special attack where you just.
Super KO.
Kakashi.
Kakashi, please don't let me down.
Ooh. 6 hits. Wait, so Becca, you won. this
Oof.
fight.
Oof is in the fight.
No.
Oof is in.
And he's apparently
He just
hitting
was on the
truck. Saint Seiya? Really?
Oof wearing that black tank top. Paladin didn't get enough XP to change the cast.
Well, I had to oof.
Oof. That was good.
Yeah,
Oof is pretty resilient.
That's
I'll
pretty.
give him that.
Oof. Oof.
Oh, oof.
What even? What even?
Becca, that's an oof.
I'm aware. Caleb.
Is that his catchphrase? That's an oof.
Oh, double Kamehameha.
A rare occurrence. Oof,
Oh.
You better die.
Oh, but he blocked it. Oof blocked the Kamehameha wave. Oof. Oh no.
You've been at like no health for like 10 minutes.
Oh, that. Oh.
There he goes.
That was close.
You know what? Oof held in there. You gotta give Oof that.
Yeah.
Final round.
There we go.
Another final round fight.
Well, you have to win twice.
Yeah, no, no sweeps in this. Except the first round.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Point blank.
Oh, dodge. Lightning blade. Becca just spammed a lightning blade. Oof.
Oof really
Man.
using that block.
Oof is just blocking everything. Oof is a resilient one, that oof.
Except
Oh.
Wow.
Except
Wow, did my bar even move? I mean, a little
a
bit.
little
Not-
bit. So Tyler,
I lost. I gotta eat the food.
Came back with a force.
you looking forward to eating the bad food, Tyler?
My team.
I don't know if our buddies
Caleb.
if our buddies Clayton and Cameron were exactly lying when they said that it was actually kind of okay.
Yeah, I mean, Kyle said it was revolting, but Clayton said it was fine. Yeah, but Clayton, I feel like, will eat anything, so I wouldn't take that at face value.
it's probably just a bunch
And
of eggs.
Mr. Matt Reed is really bad about over dramatizing things.
Well, I've heard this
I mean,
one.
the last one was a little bad.
I can speak from personal experience that he is very good at making very bad food.
Or
So-
very bad at making food.
It also made him throw up earlier, so.
I've heard this one is particularly vile, as Becca has said. The creator of this bad food threw up when smelling it. So, good luck, Tyler.
I mean, he is sick to be.
Oof. Well, Tyler, you lost on Face Off this
yeah,
time.
I did. I'm not proud.
You know, I've lost many times, so I empathize with the loser, and it's not fun. It's never fun. It never gets better. It's always very awful, and there's really no bright side to it. It's just all around bad, but it's over quickly, so that's the silver lining, I guess. So we're just gonna present the food, and
Okay. I'm not terribly worried about this. I don't have a particularly weak stomach, but given the hype, I am also not very confident that I'm gonna do terribly well either.
ooh, Tyler, I do not envy you, my friend. Not even sure it will.
Is it? It doesn't even look like it's moving. Oh. Oh, man. It's so thin.
I must say,
It looks like refried beef.
it does. It does not look pleasant.
Oh, my stomach is already turning.
We're just gonna fill this whole cup up, Tyler. I don't expect you to eat this whole thing.
No.
But I do want you to eat a good, healthy amount. So, because that is punishment for losing face-off.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh.
that'll suffice. So, that's what it looks like. I certainly don't envy Tyler here. So, anytime you're ready, Tyler, chow down.
It's that actually doesn't smell terrible.
Well, we'll see how it tastes.
Ooh, boy. Oh,
Make sure to get a good forkful.
I'm trying. I mean, it's not terribly hard because it's so thick. But
Oh, that Matt Reed. How's it taste, Tyler?
unpleasant, but not disgusting.
That's disappointing. Oof! Well, Tyler, do you want to know what's in it?
Sure.
Okay, we got milk,
Okay.
orange juice,
Okay.
dark chocolate syrup,
Okay.
lots, and I mean lots of peanut butter,
I can smell that.
onion,
Okay.
risotto, asparagus, lots of garlic powder, and then the key ingredient here, Metamucil. To be honest, I don't even remember what Metamucil is, but I'm sure it's not typically it's not a typical cuisine for many people.
I don't remember what Metamucil does either, but still.
It's a
Oh.
fiber supplement.
Then this is ultimately good for me. That's fine.
It is good for
and
you.
none of these things, none of the
I
things
honestly
on that
thought it
list.
was pills or something. Oof. Well, this has been that episode of Face Off where we played Jump Force and Tyler lost. Tyler, how was your experience?
Honestly, my experience with the game was less pleasant than my experience with this food. I can say that wholeheartedly. This food was terribly hyped up to be an awful thing to consume, but it's really mildly unpleasant.
Well, Tyler, I'm glad to hear it, I guess. Well, this has been Face Off.
Face off!
Face off! Face off!
Okay, so we're definitely not doing the breaks.
No breaks. Not at all. None. Not doing them.
If you like what you see here on Goofing Off, be sure to like us on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and follow us on Twitter.
You're watching ZTV.
Matt's not really reviewing all of the DC cinematic universe, is he?
Becca, you can't tell Matt Reed what he can and cannot do. He'll ruin us all.
I mean, to be fair, it's about time, but let's not get too hasty there. Let's check out if Matt really is covering all of the DC cinematic universe up next on Double Take.
Hello everyone, my name is Matt Reed and welcome back to another episode of Double Take, where I take a second look at games and movies and see if they're as good or as bad as everyone says they are. This week I'm here to talk about something that's never been done before. The DCEU, the DC Cinematic Universe, has received nothing but negativity in the media, and I'm not really here to do more of the same thing that's been said. I'm here to see if there's anything even remotely redeemable to this once hopeful franchise. Now, I remember watching Man of Steel for the first time. I was on a bus to Athens to celebrate a friend's birthday, and while the end result of my journey was loads of fun, Clark Kent's was not. Don't get me wrong, I actually liked this movie for the first 70%. The action was interesting to watch, Zod's entrance is one to be remembered, and even the score was phenomenal. Zack Snyder made sure that his form of grittiness and color scheme was present in this picture, and it doesn't look that bad at all. The main problem is how semi-realistic the movie is shooting for, yet I can't focus on anything but potential human casualties during the huge Metropolis battles. Overall, I just have to give this one a 5 out of 10. The next on our list, by order of release, is the fabled Batman vs Superman, Dawn of Justice. I've done a similar video like this in the past, where I talked about the famous Martha scene, and how if written better, it would be a much better take, but unfortunately, it wasn't. In this video, I said I was going to look for the positives in every movie, so I'll keep this one short. One Punch Man, Spaghetti Warehouse, and rejected Pokemon Evolution. Overall, gotta give it just a 3 out of 10. Now, to take a step out of the normal big names of the Justice League and take a look at some of the villains in Suicide Squad. Suicide Squad is an homage to some of DC's most underrated villains and some aptly rated. When I came out of this the first time, I thought it was a solid 9 out of 10. But over time, I noticed the cracks in, the plot, the characters, the writing, the action, the dialogue, the motivations, the logic, and the visual effects. I think that the one redeemable quality of this movie, the Joker, was overshadowed by the gaudy outfit design and cuts of his scenes and out of the plot altogether. When he is on screen is the only time during the movie that I still feel something, while the rest of the movie is just laughable. I give this thing a 4 out of 10. Now that those are out of the way, we're off to greener pastures, and we will start with Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman is the prequel that is Princess Diana's backstory, as we got next to none of it in Batman vs. Superman. I couldn't help but notice some of the similarities between this flick and another in the same time period. All the same, it was pretty good. The characters were easy to follow and mostly interesting, the jokes were funny, the visuals were good for the most part, and the action was interesting and pulls me back in time and time again. There were problems with some of the huge plot points, and I had issues with the ending, but I'll let you decide on this one, and I'll give it an honest 8 out of 10. Now, remember how I said that we were in greener pastures? Well, I lied, but remember when I said that I would look for the redeeming qualities in these movies? That was true. Justice League has none. I could go into detail about everything that went wrong with this movie, but honestly, that would take much longer than I have to talk about it. I could talk about what went wrong with this movie till my legs gave out, and then I could continue from my new position on the floor until I fell asleep. I will, however, tell you that you should not see this movie. Don't buy it, don't watch it for free on some website, don't even pirate it. At this point in time, if your friend invites you over to watch Justice League, immediately delete their contact information and get a new friend. I give it a solid 0 out of 10. Now let me take you back. Remember that goofy cartoon of a guy dressed in orange and green riding flying fish? Well, James Wan doesn't because we got Aquaman last year and it was great. Woo! Sorry. We finally get a more in-depth look at his powers on screen, even though it was his second outing as the hero. He's basically like Superman, but he lives in the ocean, so that would technically make him... Oh no. Seriously, I've seen this movie a few times and it holds up in the long run. Besides being a tad predictable, the action is great, it blends underwater and out of water combat seemingly evenly, and both settings of battle are used in their own unique ways. Characters were set up well, the acting was on point, the costume design was unique and kept some of the staples of the characters that we knew from our childhoods. Willem Dafoe was part of this as well, and happens to be one of my favorite actors, so bonus points for that. His performance was good, although not the largest part. I could go on and on about this one, but for now, I'm just going to leave it as a final rating of 9 out of 10. Now that I'm done with all the movies we have so far, we can take a look at the final rating overall. Seeing as how only 3 out of 6 of these movies made it past the halfway mark in terms of rating, a clean 50%, 50% is still an F, however, so I can't actually recommend you see the entire DC universe. You probably won't be missing out on anything if you don't. I also must recommend that you go see Aquaman. You really don't need to see the other movies to enjoy this one, and it's my favorite on the list so far. Wonder Woman is alright too. If you have something that deserves another look at, be sure to tweet me at ZTV Goofing Off using the hashtag DoubleTake. As always, my name is Matt Reed, and this has been Double Take.
If you like what you see here on Goofing Off, be sure to like us on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and follow us on Twitter.
You're watching ZTV.
So Drew, after playing with Caleb, do you really think he has what it takes to be good at Minecraft?
I'm just hoping he doesn't fall in that lava and lose everything. So we called in reinforcements to try to prevent that from happening.
Wait, reinforcements? Who's playing with Caleb?
Hee.
Kyle! Oh no! Well, good luck, Caleb. Let's see how Caleb does on this episode of Caleb's Craftin'. Up next.
Oh,
No, run!
we're back. Welcome back to the third installment of Caleb's Craftin'. We're here this time with Kyle Glockner.
Hello, Caleb. It's an honor, truly. I'm ready. We're in a pretty rough spot, if I remember correctly.
Mr. Glockner, I'm sorry.
Mr. Morgan, let's get into blockers. Where's your exit? How do you get out? Wait. Okay. So
It's
Caleb,
this way. It's this way.
Caleb, real quick, before you do anything, I want you to make a crafting table.
This always stumps me.
All right, go to your menu. That's, you threw a block, Caleb. The menu. Caleb. The menu.
He's gotten worse.
Do you need my assistance to get to the menu?
Yes.
Hit E.
E. I thought it was Q. Okay.
All right.
Whoa, a new skin.
Or Thomas the Tank.
A new skin.
You have 2 sticks. Oh no. Okay. All right.
Kyle, one of my goals today is to not die.
Yes. We're not gonna die in this session. Caleb, don't go that way. That's the lava, and I don't want to deal with that. So now we can explore this cave.
We want to?
Yeah, we can explore the cave. That's fun.
Okay,
All right.
let's go to the lava.
Caleb, do not go to the lava. Do not, Caleb.
I'm not.
Caleb, do not go down there. I'm scared. Oh no, we're just in a bad spot. Caleb, it's gonna be our bold goal today.
Diamond?
We're gonna get you diamond.
Am I going to get a diamond hoe?
You can certainly craft one. It won't do you any good. Why are you digging it? Okay, there's some water
what's
here.
that?
That's water.
Why?
Well, Caleb.
That's weird.
You can plug it up if you want. So take hold up. So take your stone. Oh, you're. Oh no, a zombie! Caleb, no. All right, he's down there. You're not. You should be safe for now. Caleb, no. Caleb, no. If you're. Oh no, creeper! Caleb, get your sword out! Caleb!
What's happening?
Caleb! Oh no! Oh no! We're in it.
This looks like a good place for my new home.
Your third home? Or wait. Well, there was your first home that you built, and then there was the second home that you built.
It's still.
Oh no! The gravel! This isn't a good place to dig, buddy. I mean, that's kind of the beauty of Minecraft in a way. All right. So yeah, now you got. Oh no! A skeleton! Get your sword! Your sword! You gotta fight him, buddy. Turn around. He's coming.
I'm ready for
Where is he? Where'd he go? Get ready, buddy.
He's scared.
You're at half health.
Kyle.
We may want to retreat. All right, we're going back up.
In the dark. Kyle, you think this is working?
Oh, it's daytime, yay!
Yeah!
Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna go find your house. Go kill that chicken.
Chicken.
Okay, he's getting away. You got
I'm
him.
making a quesadilla tonight.
No, Caleb, stop falling. All right, so you're back home. It's as cozy as ever. Close your door. So you could go back into the where you were, or you could try to find a new area to dig into.
As long as I dig straight down to get there.
You know what, Caleb? I know I can't talk you out of it.
What if I dig straight down here?
Caleb, you'll drown. I think this is the longest you have gone after starting a segment without dying.
It's happening, folks.
And you
My
even
Minecraft legend status is just.
you even defeated a creeper by letting it blow up on you. Oh no, Caleb!
getting dark.
You need to get back home, Caleb. You're not ready to survive a night yet. Wait, all right, there it is. Go in and close the door. No, don't destroy your door.
Oh.
Right click.
Okay.
Now right click again. Okay, good. Do not stop that, Morgan. All right, so you go to the leggings
Okay.
and click on them. You got him, buddy. All right, so...
That's so much easier than what you guys were doing all this time.
I'm sorry, I figured this would speed up the process. See those iron leggings down there? Drag those to the leg slot. That's the feet slot. The legs.
Oh.
Now you're wearing them, buddy. No, put them on.
I just wanted to see the before and after.
Yeah. Before.
Bang.
After.
Thomas looking
Good.
good.
Find a sheep. Please don't fall off of this mountain.
Sheeps live in mountains. Or this chicken.
He's staring you down, buddy. What are you gonna do? He's challenging you. Get him. Kill him. Kill him.
I gave him a kiss.
He's dead.
You fought bravely.
Caleb, I don't like you being up here. Caleb, no! Caleb! Don't do it, please. You have so much to craft. Caleb.
I just want to look.
Caleb,
Whoa!
no! Don't do it! Oh no. Caleb, you're not ready. Thomas has got it. He's got the train velocity. Wait. Kill them all, Caleb.
He's chugging along.
Execute Order 66.
They didn't see the train crossing sign.
This is Thomas's turf. They crossed into it. Oh, there's an ocean.
What?
See that giant body of water?
Can you be more Pacific?
Caleb, do you want to do this segment alone? Don't. Oh no! I don't like the look of that whatsoever. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Don't please, Caleb. Please, Caleb. No, Caleb. No, Caleb. Stop. Caleb. Stop. Caleb. No, Caleb. Please, Caleb. Your pickaxe. So go into your inventory after your. Caleb, that's the ocean. Go to your inventory.
I made a river.
Horse. Wait, those are donkeys.
Can I ride her?
I think. Right click.
Has kids.
Oh no. You know what? We gotta leave him alone. Caleb, you can't separate a family, buddy. Thomas, no.
Sorry.
Oh no. Caleb.
It's been an honor.
Oh, no. Caleb, you monster.
Just give him a lesson. Bye.
What lesson? You walked up to them, smacked them with a sword, and then killed a cow.
Legend of the Miner.
The father watches as you. Oh no.
That's a lesson. What, he's floating.
He's too powerful for you, Caleb. You need to run. Caleb, run.
I'm out of here.
Caleb, no. Do not. Caleb, no. Caleb, no. Caleb, walk away. Walk away. Caleb.
He wants me to do it.
Caleb, no. Walk away. Caleb.
Okay.
Caleb.
Not today.
You're not dying on my watch.
The ocean. Okay.
The ocean.
An island.
What is that?
Is that trees?
I don't know what that is. What is that? We're going to it. Build that. All right, Caleb, put it in your inventory. Now go over. The sun's going down. Put that boat in the water.
Woo.
Now, Caleb, right-click on the boat. Now move.
Whoa.
Caleb, we're sailing. It's time. Wait, is that a polar bear?
What?
Caleb, don't go. All right, Caleb, right. I think it's left-click to get out.
It said shift.
All right, so now you're there. I don't know if polar bears are hostile.
They look cute.
Yeah. Oh, Caleb, no, Caleb, you. He has taken over your boat. Caleb, you can't leave. Oh no! The sun is going down. Caleb,
What do I do?
I don't know. I didn't know there were polar bears.
I didn't know you would just sit
Caleb,
on my boat.
I mean, he's incapacitated. Can enemies spawn here? I don't know. Caleb, get your sword out.
He just loves it.
He's in the boat. Get your sword
We'll
out.
have to defeat.
Turn around.
For the second time on Caleb's Crafted. I'm crying.
You are. Here, Caleb, turn. Oh no! He rears an attack. All right, Caleb.
Can I tame it?
We gotta put him down, boy. It's like Old Yeller.
He's so cute, though. He looks like my dog.
Caleb. You know what, Caleb? You can leave him alone. You have enough wood to make another boat. Let's explore the ice.
He's still there? Yep.
There's another one. His brother.
He's trying to get to him.
Oh, no. You need to get up there.
Do you think if I give the polar bear a flower?
No. And now, go to that cave, buddy.
Ooh. Bye, bears.
Yeah.
The bears want the boat.
Whoa. You could go through it. You gotta go through it. Yeah, clear like.
Oh, it's just an arch.
Yeah. It's like the Olympics, though. You gotta go through. Go get points.
Really?
No.
An achievement, perhaps?
No. But didn't it feel good?
It did feel good.
All right, so Caleb, we are now on a completely separate island from where all of your home and stuff is. Whoa, is that a village?
Is it?
Oh no, Caleb, a spider! Get away from the land! Get away from the land. I don't know if you're strong enough. I'm still nervous.
Mr. Glock.
Yo, that's a village.
What does that mean?
You're at a village. I'll get your sword out just in case.
They're probably friendly.
Well, the villagers are not what I'm worried about. It's enemies.
Wow.
Caleb, I think there's a spider to your left. There's a skeleton right there. Caleb, you're
getting
low on
covered.
health.
I'm getting covered.
Get inside.
Madam, can I come inside for a...
Close the door, Caleb. Now, do not open the door. Those are villagers.
Hi.
Oh, yeah, just get it out. You know what? You come into this house, you assert your dominance, you eat raw mutton in front of this man.
Look at me. What?
Oh, Caleb, by the way, so I didn't plan on covering this right now. So you use emeralds to trade.
What can I trade for?
Different villagers offer different things. So this one is offering you an emerald for 37 rotten fleshes. You get those for killing zombies. Something tells me you might not be able to do that.
He saw me eat raw mutton. He's like, I got a deal for this guy.
Eat more mutton until your food bar is full.
Yum, 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 yum. Oh!
He is not thrilled.
Oh!
Oh, no. All right, eat one more mutton.
Gentlemen.
Eat one more, yeah. Talk to the other guy.
Hi. This is a ripoff.
Yeah, I don't like that guy.
Let me kill this guy.
No, Caleb. Yeah, skeleton's on fire. Just give him a sec. Yeah, watch him from the window.
He's about to die. Look, kids.
Oh, no, he's in the shade. Oh, no, the skeleton was killing the villager. Those are potatoes. You can make stew.
Yum.
All right. Oh, no, Caleb, that's a skeleton. Caleb, attack him. Caleb, you have to fight. You have to fight,
I'm a
Caleb.
coward.
It's time.
Oh!
He's burning. Caleb, turn around. Hit him again. Hit him again. You got it, Caleb. You've defeated a monster. You did it, buddy.
I did it.
You were partially assisted by the sun burning it alive. He's like,
hello, sir. Is your name Cleric, too?
He's a librarian.
Stupid.
What? You can get an enchanted book.
Okay.
You don't have 17 emerald and a book, though. That's the issue.
Well, I'm going to kill him.
You've just broken his window.
I think he saw me.
Oh, man. Caleb?
Yeah.
All right, so we need to leave this village.
Okay.
We're gonna do some more mining on this new frontier.
Okay.
We don't know what's here. So no, not there. Minecraft.
Is that a unicorn?
No, that's sheep.
I swore I could have saw a horn.
Caleb, please don't kill these sheep. I want to mine some stuff. This isn't kill sheepcraft. This is Minecraft.
I've never heard a more convincing point.
All right, Caleb. Do you remember that thing that we talked about you doing?
Digging straight down, perhaps?
Yeah, it was that. Go over. See that? Turn to your right. See that island over there?
Yep.
Go to the center of that and dig straight down. Caleb, I want you to dig straight down. Caleb, this is possibly going to go very poorly. You might die. Caleb, regardless, it's been an honor. Keep going. Just keep going straight down, because we're in the center of the island. I don't want to dig too far and dig into the ocean. Oh no, we're here.
Yeah.
All right, turn.
Ooh.
Oh no, that's dark. Place a torch. All right, it's okay. That's a bat. All right, Caleb, turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Walk that way. Caleb. All right, so turn around. Put torches in there. Yeah, that's cool. All right, so turn around. Make a wall of cobblestone. Leave space for a door. Except you've already not done that.
This is my door.
So put the door down, not where you're... Caleb? What is that door doing?
Hello?
Caleb.
Okay.
Caleb. You know what? Yeah, go.
No
just
time.
put it there. Caleb? Put it... Okay. You know what? Throw it in... Okay, you're good. You have the wood. So don't leave your inventory. Open it up.
It's a big chest.
Yeah. You got a large chest, buddy. So you can put your useless stuff in there. Okay. We just really cleaned up your inventory, so you can get out of that. Please do not destroy
A
that.
good base.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching another episode of Caleb's Crafting.
Caleb, it was an honor.
Kyle, you helped me the most. We did the best.
We didn't get diamond, so I failed there, but you didn't die. I kept my promise, buddy.
If you want to tweet at me at ZTV Goofing Off, you can use the hashtag #WhatShouldCalebCraft. It's the best hashtag in the game. It's very easy.
Best hashtag in the game.
So
Gonna get it #1 on trending.
Please.
Please.
Please. All right. Thanks for watching.
Why do you guys keep coming back for breaks? There aren't any!
Not one, not a single break. Breaks aren't real. Becca and I aren't even real.
Yeah! Wait, what?
If you like what you see here on Goofing Off, be sure to like us on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and follow us on Twitter.
You're watching ZTV.
Wait, Kyle, what are you doing here? What am I doing here?
I'm so glad you asked, Peyton. Since Drew and Becca forgot to record a host bit again, I've dragged you down to the studio to record one so that I can put Colin's roast of Anthem in the show.
That makes a lot of sense, actually. Let's check out Colin's review on Anthem up next.
Back to editing Goof.
And I'll go finish editing Lowdown.
Hey fellas, this is Colin and you're watching Magic Strawberry. After the embarrassment and backlash of BioWare's last release, Mass Effect Andromeda, they seem to double down on their newest IP, which has caused many to be cautiously optimistic given BioWare's reputation as of late. Their reputation used to speak for itself, but after a series of misfires, I began to question whether or not BioWare was still capable of creating a viable product in their current state. Would their new IP spark a renewed faith in their fanbase? Or would their cliff dive continue? This is Anthem. The title refers to an energy source named the Anthem of Creation, which is harnessed on an unnamed planet by relics left behind by an ancient race. Without diving in too much into the story and the lore, these Iron Man-styled exosuits were invented to help humans survive the climate, wildlife, and species that were keeping them as slaves. Many years later, we play as a freelancer who is a mercenary who does small contracts for the locals to try and build trust with the community, who has lost faith in the freelancers after a disaster occurred prior to the main narrative. It's a metaphor. The flying mechanics are solid, that is until your suit overheats, in which case you're forced to jog until you cool down. Flying around is also the best opportunity to observe how lush and beautiful the world is as you fly through the donut holes in some of the rocky terrains and skimming the water's surface to get that rippling effect. The flight controls are superb, but again it's dragged down by the overheat function. The combat is also executed well, and it combines flawlessly with the flight controls as switching back and forth between the two controls is virtually seamless. It's just a shame that despite the good combat, the mission design is rather repetitive and dare I say, lazy. It echoes the missions on Destiny, at least at launch. Every mission consists of you flying to the objective, killing the enemies in the area, or defending an object while holding out against hordes of enemies. Then you fly to another area to do virtually the same thing. Every once in a while there's a boss battle, but otherwise you do this in literally every mission. Unlike in past BioWare games, you cannot choose who your squad mates are. Rather, other players are found by online matchmaking, and they go on the mission with you. Then at the end of every mission, you're given a score based on expedition feats, which of course aren't necessarily explained. And you can view the loot that you have earned. Where Anthem fails as a loot-based shooter is that all of your weapons look uniform in design. Items are given stats at random, and power-ups have minimal effect. Considering BioWare is probably banking on this loot system to keep their players intrigued for later releases down the line, I can't say they succeeded in this respect. One thing I can give BioWare credit for, at least, is that all weapons are earned in-game, while cosmetics can be bought with microtransactions. Speaking of cosmetics, acquiring them is a pain due to a convoluted crafting system, and that buying them with in-game currency is both too costly and impractical. I can only guess that this was done to incentivize people to use their real money just to make their suits look cooler. There's even a merchant in the game named Prospero who gives a whole monologue stressing the importance of cosmetics over all else, suggesting that the look of your suit is the most important part of combat rather than, your weapons. This is hardly subtle on BioWare's part. As to what cosmetic upgrades are immediately made available to us at launch, it's shockingly minimal. Considering Anthem took 6 years to develop, it's downright inexcusable. The hub area named Fort Tarsus that you are brought to after every mission just feels lifeless, and so are the characters who inhabit it. Talking to them just feels like a chore since I felt like I was hearing everyone's life story with every conversation. I must admit that it didn't take more than a few hours before I started skipping the dialogue entirely, and the only reason I kept checking in on the characters was to acquire more missions. We're given dialogue choices, which is a BioWare custom, except we're only ever given 2 options, and they never have an effect on anything. In fact, we're never given a choice of any kind that actually has an effect on the narrative. This is borderline sacrilege for BioWare. Characters are something that is usually BioWare's bread and butter, which is why it's shocking that these characters in particular are done so poorly. We're never introduced to anyone in an organic fashion, we only just find them waiting in the hub area. I can only assume that BioWare wanted to make a cooperative loot-based shooter, but because of their past pedigree, they felt they needed to include a main narrative and single-player experience. Anthem suffers an identity crisis as a result. It just feels unfocused because the online co-op and single-player gameplay doesn't mesh at all whatsoever. Plus, the story isn't nearly investing enough. The entire time I played, there wasn't really a narrative thrust propelling me from one mission to the next. BioWare is supposed to excel at world-building, narrative experiences, and colorful characters, and Anthem fails in all of those respects in favor of being your average third-person shooter. It's basically Destiny, except you can fly. There was even a part where I felt like I had literally ran out of quests, just to find out there's a series of challenges in free play mode that I thought were optional, were actually necessary in order to further myself in the game, which goes to say that your main quests and side missions aren't really distinguished. The free play mode is borderline disastrous considering mission objectives almost never show up on your map, and you can never make waypoints. The loading times are egregious too. Some loading screens take up to 5 minutes sometimes. Again, Anthem took 6 years to make. There are also planned content dumps in the future, sort of like Destiny, the first one being planned for May, a whole 3 months after launch. I'd consider it a miracle if even half its player base sticks around for it. All in all, Anthem is a hollow experience, and the BioWare that I know and love feels like nothing but a distant memory at this point. Anthem succeeds in its flight controls and combat, but fails almost everywhere else. As far as even the general amount of content goes, it's definitely not worth the $60 price tag. Not even close. With Anthem's lazy game and mission design, flat characters and story, broken loot system, and technical issues, this is yet another miss by BioWare. I give Anthem a 4.5 out of 10. Thanks for watching Magic Strawberry. Feel free to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and follow us on Twitter at ZTV Goofing Off. See ya!
So, it has come to my attention that despite us going on a break strike, Kyle has put the brakes in there anyway.
Well, what do we do now? Can we just choose the end of the episode right here?
Well, that's the end of this episode of Goofing Off. Until next time, remember to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter and Instagram, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for extra content. Remember, I'm Becca Tyler.
And I'm Drew Brown, and thank you for taking the time to goof off with us. Becca, I heard you're doing a Transformers cosplay. And I'm mad about it.
I was just you to finish that.
I'm okay with it, you know?
I'm so peppy. I'm mad about it.
It's all right. It's all right. Becca.
But, let's not get too hasty. Let's check it out.
I'm checking it.
So, Drew, after playing with Caleb, do you really think he has what it takes to become good at Minecraft?
I'm just hoping he doesn't fall in that lava and lose everything. So we called in reinforcements to prevent that I don't think he's good.
I think he sucks.
He's really bad.
Red, yellow, leather. Red, yellow, leather, yellow. Red leather, yellow leather. Red leather, yellow leather. Red leather, yellow leather. Red leather, yellow leather. red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather. Let's just go on.
This program was produced by ZTV at the University of Akron. Do you want to gain experience in video production, professional social media, or working with real clients? Visit the UA School of Communications online or follow us on social media to learn more. ZTV, make media, make a difference.